I rank where the view is nothing less than phenomenal. For how I express and project from my abdominal. The only view better, both my daddy and my mama know. No living parents, my sons give me balance. My wife is my serenity, this mic is my identity. The world is foul enough, that's why I write without obscenities. Provoking danger with broken language and spoken anguish. Begging to get hurt, why would you ask to go through changes? Yes, Lord, life's a chessboard, master the angles. Control the tempo, be the one who holds the info. Acknowledge is just as deadly as machete swings. When spoken, the truth is as potent as that Medellin. While others swear the style is free, I just let it ring. Our time is undervalued, soldiers make us better kings. My fans on my shoulder, reaching after better things. Today I take the shot, for them I'd rather set the screen.
My mama told me follow my dreams. My daddy told me get it by any means. Stand tall, make him bow to a king. But I've evolved, you can see the resolve. Look in my eyes when you speaking to God.
Life and for those who we caught up in using what I was taught with the muse. I guess they call it proving I'm more than an artist. Penciling out my darkest while stenciling out a harvest. And storing what gets me from A to B, just like garages. Instrumental with collages. Envision what I've been drawing. Broadway to give you rhythm like the great Lena Horne. So bent on, found comfort in the storm. Find peace and on when you see them others perform. Organized chaos, I'll cast it like hey ya.
Yo! Party people in the place to be. What's good? We made it. Welcome to the Knicks Morning Drive. I'm your man's Uncle Freezy. Here to rock the spot. Let's do this like we always do this. Blue tears. Orange tears. Orange tears. Let's go. Put them hands together. Let's go. Get hype. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Knicks fan, throw your hands in the air and wave them like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Get that energy all the way up. Let's go. Y'all feeling it, Knicks fans? Let's go. Lawrence Tears family, let's go. Let's get it. Throw your hands in the air and wave it like you just don't care. And if you got some loot and a stick of juicy fruit, somebody say, oh yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Man, what's good? Bro, y'all know I really wanted to do this morning, you know. But since last week and since earlier in the week, I've been telling everybody we want to hang out to and through the trade deadline, so we'll start later, right? We want to hang out to and through the trade deadline, so we were going to start later so we can hang out and voice our opinions on what should happen, discuss possible scenarios. But I ain't going to get into the tip-off yet. Listen, because I still got to be the chief rocker of the party. Just real quick, we're going to start how we always start, right? How about we quote a great American poet? How about we quote the great American poet, Grand Puba? When Grand Puba said, now a lot of people think that this is easy as it looks. Books and books of rhyme concepts and hooks. Stressing to hit the world with a blessing. I'm sorry, session to session, hit the world with a blessing. Stressing to hit the world with a blessing. Bim! Let's go. Let's go. We have a lot of stuff to talk about today. And I know I say that every day, but today more than normal. Right? Let's go, everybody. Let's go. Oh, let me quote a great American poet one more time. Prodigy, Leon Rose. You better be listening. For your career mortality, y'all better be listening to this quote from the great American poet Prodigy. There's a war going on outside no man is safe from. And you can run, but you can't hide forever from these streets that we done took. You walk around with your head down, scared to look. You shook, because ain't no such things as halfway crooks. That's a quote by the great American poet Prodigy. Leon Rose, remember that as the clock strikes. As the clock strikes. All right, let's go. Let's go. I am going to start off with my tip off. If I can find it. If I can find it. There it is. Here's the tip off to the show. The Knicks better do something before 3 o'clock, and it better be something significant. Okay, that was the Lawrence Tears tip off. All right, I'm gonna throw this link in the chat for my boys because I want to get into the news. D'Angelo says, it is way too quiet. Oh boy, D'Angelo, don't start. Don't start that. Hey, Mr. Vince, I saw you. So Mr. Vince says, Uncle Freezy, please send me an email so I can share my email to James Dolan, CC Stephen A. Smith, ESPN, RE Trading Cam Reddish. Right? I got you, Mr. Vince. I got you. And there it is. There it is. And let me do this. D'Angelo,
salute. Good morning. Or good afternoon. My God, I'm saying morning. Yeah, what's going on, man? What we gonna do today?
So first of all, I'm well. I'm feeling good. How about you?
Good. Yeah, how you feeling, brother?
I'm okay. I'm okay, man. I got a nap in, ate something healthy, bro. Eating healthy is nasty, bro.
You're looking good, man. How much weight you take off? You look like you lost weight.
Like, listen, like 9 pounds or something.
All right.
So it's nothing major. Nothing.
Drink your water,
bro. If I drink another drop of water, bro, I swear, it's like bro. It's crazy. It's crazy.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, man.
I don't know. I feel Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead, Freeze. Your show. Go ahead.
Yeah, no. This is for one. It's our show. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all think I'm just. I'm not an elf, D'Angelo. I'm not an elf. I don't just live inside.
Some people think you're all right.
Yeah, I don't just live inside the screen. People are like, Uncle Freezy, you need to do shows 24 hours a day. I'm like, oh, really? How about the few that I am doing have me super busy? Let me bring in D's balling just real quick.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, let me. D is balling. What's good?
What's good, y'all?
Man,
ready for this exciting day?
To be honest with you, I'm more excited. I know the day is not going to be exciting, bro, but I'm more excited about the conversations.
Yeah,
because you know, with Knicks fans, man, and with y'all, I think over the past say 2 years or so, the most exciting part of this whole journey is knowing that we have a Knicks family out here that we can discuss either like the really basic stuff and all the wild possibilities. And sometimes in the same conversation, sometimes we're like, hey man, you see RJ Barrett free throw percentage? And then the conversation to go all the way out to fire everybody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's
don't mean it ain't true.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Let me say something real quick, and I should have said something at the start of the show. Chuck Allen, look at your screen. Chuck Allen, look at your screen, bro. Look at your screen. Hey man, get your ass healthy.
Yep.
Don't worry about us. Don't worry about these Knicks.
Nope.
We love you, man.
He's first.
Take care of yourself. Take care of yourself, bro. All the other stuff will take care of itself.
Yep.
All right.
That was good of you, Freezy. Very nice of you.
Thank you, boss.
What's going on, D?
What's going on?
I shouldn't ask.
I'll tell you what's going on. I'm here in my GM hat, trying to figure out what I would do if I was in these fools' position. That's what I'm at right now. Because I know they ain't going to do jack diddly crap.
I think they're handcuffed.
When I heard that rumor with that one with the Cam Reddish, man, I just went, what?
Already?
That rumor that came out this morning? That Dragic one? Oh, my God.
Cam Reddish is the reason why the Knicks are a disaster?
It's like, what?
Is that what?
That was crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, man.
As it gets closer, it just looks like, really, we're not going to do anything now, obviously, because we should have did something already. Something.
Right.
It don't look. I mean, okay, we got a couple hours, but I don't know.
Nah, D'Angelo, I feel you.
Oh, who's that? That's the Golden State Warriors?
Yeah.
That's the Warriors right there.
What they want?
Yeah. They keep calling. God, I got to take this. I'll be right back.
Tell Steve Kerr I said, what's up, bro?
Yeah.
Warriors
come out and play. Okay, I feel you.
Man.
I feel you.
Freezy, you said something so important. You said we're handcuffed. And you know why we are? Because we did it to our damn selves.
Yes.
That's why we're handcuffed. We did not have to sign Julius Randle.
No, we didn't have to.
And now we can't move him because it's not the fact. Maybe the contract could fit in some ways, but just his behavior this season, his diminishing play, things that are going around with the press conferences. Teams ain't want to deal with that headache, man. They're like, wait, I got to deal with this headache for how much?
Yeah. Right.
You got all these vets here. If you had signed them for 1 year like you did the year before, it would have been a lot more attractive.
Right.
But you wanted to go ahead and sign them for 3 years, with the third year being an option.
Right.
And now dudes are like, wait, hold on, man. I ain't sticking with these guys for another. Yo, bless you, bro. I ain't sticking with these guys for another year and a half. This was the move to I just get them, use them for what it is, and dump them.
Right. Right. That's what it was. That was the whole intent. Right.
Mm-hmm.
But
and the league is like, you know what? You could keep them. Have fun. Enjoy that.
I see. I hate
Evan Fournier is a team-friendly contract. No, it's not. Sabonis is making 20.
Right.
Evan Fournier is making $1.5 million less than he is, and doing a not third of the production of what that man does. Ain't nobody interested in that. And you got him with the 4th year as an option. Nobody is interested.
Especially when the Knicks knew that contract was an overpay from the start. We knew, the Knicks knew that was an overpay from the start, right? If you know it's an overpay from the start, if you don't have guaranteed interest going in, like if teams wasn't fighting over Fournier, then why would you eat? Listen, man, it's a lot of. I wouldn't be surprised if this front office gets fired at the end of the year.
Oh, I hope to get fired today.
Oh, wouldn't that be sweet? Wouldn't that be
that'd
Christmas
be
in
great.
February?
Oh man, that'll be my birthday coming early. So now let's talk about a trade that did happen.
Okay.
Let me get to it real quick because this is where I want to get to. Here we go. Read. So there was a 4-team deal. Okay, well, there's more. Excuse me. It looks like that Ben Simmons, James Harden thing is going to happen, by the way. I don't see why it wouldn't. I think they're just keeping us in suspense. So we have a report here that the Celtics trade Dozier and Bol to the Magic. So Boston receives a future 2nd-round pick, and Orlando receives Bol and PJ Dozier.
Okay.
Which I was on the Dozier watch because I felt he was another potato chip guy that you could have gotten for nothing. And he will be a lot more serviceable than what we have at this backcourt at this moment in time, except for the exception of RJ, of course.
Right.
They have Raptors reportedly land Young from the Spurs. So Toronto receives Thaddeus Young, which really helps. So that's a nice little pickup there. Drew Eubanks, right? Eubanks is serviceable. Backup center. Yep. 2022 2nd-round pick via Detroit, and San Antonio receives Goran Dragic, and they also receive a 2022 1st-round pick, protected 1 through 14. San Antonio is trying to build something there. They got something cooking.
Right.
Kings trade Bagley to Pistons. Detroit receives Marvin Bagley III. So Freezy, you were on point with that. Yeah, it was there.
Yeah.
It was finger looking good, and then nothing happened. LA Clippers receive Semi Ojeleye. If you guys don't know, he used to be with Boston, stuff like that. He was a small forward. Rodney Hood. Milwaukee receives Serge Ibaka, 2 future 2nd-round picks, cash considerations. It's a good move by Milwaukee because they are missing Brook, and and their idea is to have those stretch bigs out there, so that really helps them and him back it up Portis for the time being. So that was a good move. And Sacramento, people talking trash about Sacramento. I don't know, man. I would rather be the Sacramento Kings right now than the New York
in the Knicks front office that are doing absolutely nothing.
Sacramento receives Dante DiVincenzo.
Yep.
Josh Jackson, which we know he was a bust, but
he offers a certain thing on the court.
That's right. He could get into the lane. His ball handling bad. He could get to the cup. I mean,
and he's a defender, a wing defender.
That's very true. And they also picked up Trey Lyles. So Sacramento added Sabonis, got rid of Hield, in Tristan Thompson, put Davion Mitchell to their starting lineup, and just to beef up the roster a little bit, they picked up DiVincenzo, Josh Jackson, and Trey Lyles.
Defense and defense.
They trying to do something. At least they trying to do something.
That's called the front office.
And by the way,
by
the way, Sabonis, people talk about Sabonis ain't a player in this league, right? You ain't watching him. 22 and 14 and 5 last night. What did the Kings reporter say last night, Freezy? He said, wow, Sabonis is giving the other guys a lot of open shots tonight. And I'm like, yeah, because he knows how to play basketball. That's why he does it.
IQ
Right.
between the years. Yeah.
Right.
So they picked up a better version of Randall. Bravo to the Sacramento Kings. You have half a brain.
Bro.
That's all I got so far.
Man, that's enough. Right? Usually we'll talk. That's enough for us to talk about for like 2 or 3 days.
No, I was talking about as far as the trades and what was happening.
Yeah, no, I know. I got you. I got you. But I'm just talking about the fact that 2 front offices traded, the player fit for each team, how they fit in their offense and defensive schemes, how players got rid of sourpusses, lemon drops, like Marvin Bagley finally gets out of Sacramento. Buy a lemon drop. You know what I'm saying? you know what I'm saying? He was sour the whole time he was there. Now he gets a fresh start, and which lets me think that the Pistons are going to try to move Jeremy Grant. Right. My only thing is, what do you do with Beef Stew? With Isaiah Stewart.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Stewart's a baller, bro.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
I mean, he's got limited offensive upside.
Mm-hmm.
But
he's a beast. He loves defense. He loves rebounding. He loves energy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Which we're missing badly.
Would you take and D'Angelo, I'm gonna ask you first, right? Would you take Isaiah Stewart and Killian Hayes for Mitchell Robinson?
Yes.
I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I need more.
Yeah.
Talk about Mitchell Robinson. I have an interesting trade proposal.
Oh, wait. Let me pull. I don't think I have it. Hold on. I have it. I just don't have it on it.
Okay. You didn't have to. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. Let me. Okay.
Killian Hayes. You know how soft he is, man? You ever seen marshmallows stomped on?
Yeah.
That's the resiliency and fortitude of Killian Hayes.
Warm marshmallows.
It's like
we're not going to be able to keep Robinson. Just doesn't look promising for us to have. I mean,
very interesting you say that, D'Angelo, because I got a whole thing about that.
Interesting that you said that the front office is so bad they can't even keep key young free agents.
Oh, yeah, I know.
All right, I'm ready, boss.
Okay, ready to go?
Yep.
All right. So I guess I'll wait on you now. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at you, man, getting it already.
Nice.
Okay. So we had a little talk, a little chop shop. And, I thought this was interesting because I don't think we're going to be able to sign Mitchell Robinson in the offseason. I think a team or two is going to be crazy enough to throw him this ludicrous bag that he's not going to deny. Right. And that either we can't match or we would not want to match.
Right.
So I'm thinking, since he has value in the league, and I think he does, why not get something that we can lick our chops with for a bit? Some guys that we feel that can help us now, and some guys that can become potential growing pieces to move with. That's the least we could do, right? If we're not going to get Mitch for anything, let's at least do that, right?
Right.
So one of the better trade scenarios I thought of was that I call up Golden State. I say, Golden State, hey, what's up? How you doing today? I have a trade proposal for you. If I give you Mitchell Robinson, you know damn well as I do that most likely you're going to win the championship this year and next year.
Yeah.
Because that's really all you're missing on your
Right.
team.
Right.
So I'm going to do you a favor. I'm going to give you Mitchell Robinson, but you got to do me a favor.
Right.
I'll take, man, I always forget this other's name, Wiseman.
James Wiseman.
James Wiseman. I keep Joel Wiseman. I don't know why it keeps coming up in my head. I'll take James Wiseman, but Golden State, you have to understand this. I'm taking him on a potential because he's been injury ridden for the first 2 years as you have gotten him. So I'm taking a chance with that, right? So you're not fulfilling my favor because Mitchell Robinson is going to probably win you a championship.
Yeah.
I need Moses Moody. You ain't playing him. Moses Moody has only played, I'll tell you right now.
Yep.
Moses Moody has only played, wait until I find him. I didn't know you were covered with it at that moment, so I wasn't ready. Moody. It's not a lot.
That's a nice deal. Yeah.
Oh, here we go. He's only played 245 minutes this year so far, which ain't jack diddly crap.
Which amounts to about 6 minutes a game. Somewhere, some there
If
about.
that, right.
Right.
And you already got your Kuminga. You already have that guy at that position that you're already playing more minutes, and we can see that you're breeding him for the future. We'll give you Mitchell. See, we really want Moody.
Right.
You see? But if Wiseman pans out, we'll be happy with that too. But Golden State has to understand that we're taking a risk with that. That's a high risk there because he's been injury prone so far.
Right.
And he's not yet developed in this league yet because he's been injury prone.
Yep.
What do you think about that?
I like it.
I like it. I would do it.
I think the deal is
but,
smart.
You know,
my only concern is
thinking outside the box. It's good though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, it's perfect. It's perfect. My only concern is at what point do you turn the Knicks roster into a daycare? You know what I'm saying? you know what I mean? Because listen, if you come out and tell me if the front office says, hey, listen, we're just going to accumulate young talent and see if we can develop our own stars because we've struggled finding stars in free agency and via trade. If you come out and just admit that and do that deal, the deal looks perfect. It looks like you hosed the Golden State Warriors, right? It looks like you it's like the old cowboy movie with a dude who was like, he robbed the bank. He was like, I don't need no mask. Because what y'all sheriff is soft. What are you gonna do? Hunt me down and do what? Shake my hand? You know what I'm saying? You remember the old cowboy movie? D'Angelo, you watch the old cowboy movies? Remember when the villain was so dangerous that he didn't have to wear a mask? Like I don't have to wear no mask for what? If you find me, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Good point.
And so I feel like D Poetic is that guy when he pulls off the Wiseman and Moody for a Mitchell Robinson deal. He could just walk into the bank and just stick them up. You notice he didn't beg them in this deal either. It was take it or leave it. There was no area for negotiation. There is no I'll throw in a pick. There is no would you consider Quentin Grimes? There was none of that. Right. It's just do this deal. Right. And if I'm the Warriors, I have to entertain it because they already have Jordan Poole at the 2 position anyway. Jordan Poole is the future for the Warriors at the 2 position.
But this organization doesn't go into the war room like right now and think like this. We don't know what.
I don't believe they do.
They won't. You know, they don't think like this. They won't think as smart as he is with this. And what direction are we going to go? You know, what are we doing here? And we don't know that. We don't know what this organization is. We don't. And they don't seem like they got a brain in their head. They really don't. And that's what's scary about it right now. It's just a frustration level. It's going to go up probably by the end. Every move they're going to make, hopefully they do something. But D, that's just thinking the way you do and thinking the way Freezy you do, and just come up with different scenarios. Maybe we could do that. Are they sitting there right now thinking that, or they just want to stay status quo right now with the same mess we've been watching?
I'm sure,
it's just frustrating, and I don't know what to think.
I'm sure they want to make a move.
But they're scared.
Yes, I don't think they know what they're doing.
See, look, I want to keep the chat aware of something. Okay, you saw what the Indiana Pacers just did. Okay. They keep but Wiseman could be this or Wiseman could be that, but he ain't that right now. And that's what I'm banking on. It's not what is, because if he's injury ridden, right, throughout his whole career, Golden State might regret not taking that trade.
Right.
See, but here's the whole thing. Wiseman's not my target. Moody's my target.
That's your target. Yeah.
Right.
That's how you broke it down. Absolutely.
You got to think clever with this stuff.
Yeah,
I want Moody. Wiseman is a 50-50.
Right.
Oh, Harden to Philly. They James Harden is in Philly. They did it.
They did it?
They did it.
There it is.
I knew it.
God.
Oh, yeah. So anyway.
Look,
Yep, here we go. Nets are trading James Harden and Paul Millsap to the 76ers for Ben Simmons.
Oh, my God.
Steph Curry.
Andre Drummond and 2 first-round. Wow.
I am looking at this right now. Oh, my God.
Yo, the Brooklyn Nets are back on the map.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, my God. Now I'm going to throw up.
Hey, D'Angelo. Yo,
wait, hold on a second, y'all. And Philadelphia, all they took was James Harden?
Holy. Wow.
And Paul Millsap.
Oh, and Paul Millsap. That's right. I just said that.
Yeah.
That's a great deal. Wow. Holy Mac. They got, oh, my God.
Don't we see Brooklyn soon? Like a couple of days.
Yes. And so just to break down the Harden trade.
And y'all don't want James Wiseman and Moses Moody?
Oh, man. I just can't. I got a tear in my eye right now. Oh, my God. This is sickening.
Yo. So, hey, so shout out to Bodega Wi-Fi. Felipe 210 is in the building. What's good, y'all? So Bodega says, Woj, the Brooklyn Nets trained Harden to the Sixers for Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 first-round picks.
Wow.
That deal does include Paul Millsap, though.
Yeah.
But D, let's break this thing down. I'm gonna because this may be the deal of the day. I don't know for sure if it is or not, but it feels like
wow.
Yeah, I hear you.
I gotta soak this in.
It smells like that.
Let me see. Give me a second. I'm gonna make something and put it on the screen, okay?
While you do that, Freezy, I want to break down something real quick about Mitchell Robinson. With this James Wiseman stuff, everything's potential. He could be this, he could be that, but he hasn't shown much yet. And Golden State really had an issue with him in his rookie season. Draymond Green was constantly on his butt because there was just certain things that weren't translating. And there was actually throughout the Golden State media, they were actually wondering why they didn't take O'Malley and all this thing was happening. So, he's a 50-50, you see? Mitchell Robinson, in offensive win shares, is 19th in the league. Offensive rebound percentage, he's 2nd. In win shares, he's 16th. In total rebound percentage, he's 12th. In blocks per game, he's 8th. Offensive rebounds, he's 2nd. And win shares per 48, he's 9th. I got some more stuff here. Just can't find it at the moment. My point being is that he does everything that they need.
Right, of course. Yeah.
And he won't disrupt the flow of what they do offensively.
No, he won't.
They're doing all that with Kevin Looney, and I like Kevin Looney. But Kevin Looney ain't doing what Mitch can do.
No, absolutely
and he's a constant lob threat.
Yeah.
So you guys got to think of these things when you put these trade scenarios into mind here. Golden State's trying to win a chip, and they're trying to develop as well. That's why they still have Kuminga. Moody might just be sitting there collecting dust. Otto Porter is playing very well for them this season. I don't think they were banking on that fully. Right. And that's why they brought in a Moody and stuff like that. But he's playing very well. Yeah. So why not just take him?
How you broke that down. It makes complete sense on their part and our part.
Yeah.
The Moody factor on our part. No, absolutely.
Yep. You got to be clever with this stuff.
No, I know.
I'm in it for Moody. I'm not in it for Wiseman.
Yeah.
If Wiseman pops, fantastic. Great for me.
Yeah. Your words to their ears.
But we need
down that way.
We need a wing. We need a nice long wing that can play defense and can shoot the basketball.
No, absolutely. Absolutely. I'm still thinking about what they did to Nets right now. I'm trying to soak that in. I just can't. They get the back page again, huh? Not even that they get the back page. Who gives a freak? I can't stand them, but.
Oh, Brooklyn?
Brooklyn, yeah. Oh, God.
Well, I'll tell you what. You know, Brooklyn won the sweepstakes. And by winning that, they were able to put that. And plus, you know, people give Kenny Atkinson a lot of crap there. Kenny Atkinson did a great job of developing.
No, he did a very good job.
And how they were able to maneuver in getting James Harden in the first place in order for this move to even happen. So, you know, people forget how that line goes. You know, he was big in Harris LeVert. You know what I'm saying? He was big on Joe Harris and what he is right now. He made D'Lo an all-star for his only year.
Right.
Jared Allen is the player he is now because of that. Yeah, I got to keep that in mind.
Yeah.
So.
And we have tips.
And that's what I'm saying, Ron. That was the whole point of this, is that if I think somebody's going to throw a crazy bag at Mitch, so it's like we're not going to match it, or we probably won't, and we're going to lose him for nothing. I got to get something back for that. Mitch is in top 10, top 15, and that's not even counting centers. He's probably in top 5, top 6 with centers in a lot of these categories I mentioned concerning offensive rebound percentage, block percentage, win shares per 48. These stats matter. So that's that. And now they got Simmons running the show. And then Durant's coming back in a couple of weeks. And they said, wait, what was it, Seth Curry? Wait, hold on. I gotta see this. I gotta break this down. Hold on. Sixers kept Thibault, though. Good for them. I can't get a list right now. I don't know why they have an article and then they would have put in the details of it. All right, I'm just gonna have to depend on y'all for a second then. Okay. I'm trying to go back to what Bodega wrote that trade because I'm assessing this now. So I just want to get that Mitch thing out the way because you know, you guys gotta be clever when you think about this stuff. You gotta understand that everything's not an NBA trade machine. You have to play on different organizations' wants and weaknesses. Yes. That's a big part of this.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Man, the Harden deal is huge though. The Harden deal.
Yeah, I know. I can't find. Okay, here we go. So now you're gonna get Kyrie for road games, right? Yeah. Which is completely ludicrous. I mean, NBA got to do something about that. And it's not even about Kyrie getting jabbed. Look, if you don't want to get jabbed, don't get jabbed. That's a personal spiritual choice. But you can't just have a guy play road games and that's retarded. Anyway, so now the Nets got Simmons, Seth, Andre Drummond, and they needed those 2 first-round picks.
Yeah.
They needed because they had nothing.
Right.
Oh man. And you're gonna have KD coming back in a couple of weeks.
Yep.
And now you got Drummond at that center, which was a weakness of theirs. And I'm not saying Drummond's going to put up 20 and 10, but he's a lot more serviceable than what they had there.
What if he does just 10 and 5?
That
That is enough.
And he's going to get a lot of offensive rebounds on that team.
Right. And a lot of wide open looks.
Yo, I mean, just imagine a road game of Simmons, Kyrie, and KD.
Right.
Yo, that's ridiculous, bro. Yo, they couldn't play a lick of defense. They ain't got to worry about that now.
No, they don't have to worry about that now. And they couldn't rebound, but they don't have to worry about that now.
And Simmons even helps him with that, too, because he's grabbing like 8 or 9 of them.
Right. Consistently. Going in, Ben Simmons is going to get you 6 to 7 boards.
That's a good question by Bodega. Has Simmons gotten the jab? That's a great question.
Ooh. I'm sure Brooklyn discussed that before they did this trade.
Yeah, because they're not going to have 2 dudes on a road game. Hell no.
No, they ain't going to. No, they ain't going to do. They ain't going to do that. And so here's a thing I want to talk to y'all about real quick too. The power of the players in this league. Like James Harden legit want to reconnect with Daryl Morey. Right. This was never about Philly. Because if Daryl Morey was with the Knicks, James Harden would be a Knick.
Right.
Yeah, you feel me? And so what we have to consider as Knicks fans is where are we in this NBA pecking order of places of are we a destination?
I don't think we are, brother.
Chat. I'm gonna ask the chat. Chat.
Yeah,
Is MSG a destination right now? Because James Harden legit flat out said, I want to go to Philly. And we don't know James Harden film connections with Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. James Harden is from Los Angeles, California.
Yeah.
Right? If he had a choice of a lot of different things, man, LA should be the destination, right? He could have easily said, hey, I want to go play with the Clippers. Because the Lakers are a grease fire right now, bro. No, I'm not going to play with the Lakers. Right? But it's the same scenario with us in Brooklyn. How the Clippers look attractive and the Lakers don't. And how Brooklyn looks attractive and the Knicks still look like Meredith from across the street.
So sickening. I am so depressed with this team. And that move just now, really, I am so pissed.
You see, E. Gibson put up a good comment to discuss. He goes, New York has never been a destination. And I think that has to do a lot with Dolan. Here's my question. Was New York really a destination ever? Think about that 90s team.
I'm thinking about the 80s and the 70s too, bro. I don't ever remember a time when NBA players were like, hell no, it's the Knicks or else. I don't ever remember a time.
You only hear players like to come and play at the Garden, not come and play with the team. They always say, "Oh, I love playing in the big lights." There's nobody,
but never come
to play, but they never come. Either they don't have the balls enough to do it, or they just like to play and just put on a show for that one night or a couple of nights that they come into the Garden.
And then the question is that have we given them a reason to do so?
Right, and I think you have to separate Madison Square Garden from the Knicks. Right, you have to separate the two, because a lot of players love Madison Square Garden, but how do they feel about the New York Knicks?
The circus is not in town anymore, so they don't smell the elephant crap that used to be there. But yeah, hey, listen, I don't know, but it just seems that they just like to perform well when they come in, but I don't know. Yeah. Destination for players that really want to come here and play? I don't think so.
Because if you think about those guys that played around Ewing, none of them, I mean, of course, Starks or Oakley and stuff like that. We will forever remember those guys, but
Mason, yeah,
it wasn't like a superstar pop,
no,
Right.
What?
and as great as Ewing was for us, I think the closest thing we got to that was maybe Sprewell.
Maybe.
Because I'm not even going to say LJ because I mean he was completely on the decline when we got him.
Right. Here's the thing too about the connection between our perception from then to now and the trade deadline. This is the only year that I can remember where the Knicks actually have ammo to pull off a significant deal.
It's true.
Right. So even last year we had some stuff,
Assets.
but Alfred Payton and Reggie Bullock wasn't really forcing anybody's hand. Mitchell Robinson wasn't super Mitch like he is right now. You know what I mean? RJ Barrett was okay-ish, but we overvalued him a lot last year because he was very inefficient last year. So he's inefficient this year, but you could see flashes.
And if they're thinking of the organization that they still want to build around Randall and they have the assets, let's just say you get package a Quickly or a Grimes for something of substantial that makes sense, a point guard,
Right.
Then you do it. You do it because we're lacking in that department. We don't have a point guard. We don't.
Right.
But they have the assets to do something, to pull something off right now. They can. They can take a huge plunge and do something drastic and trade some of the young guys. You're going to have to give up something to get something, and we have assets. We do.
Right.
It's sitting right there. But they have a separate game plan in their mind. God knows what that is. I don't know. And we're just sitting there just watching everybody make these deals today and yesterday, and we're doing nothing. Right. I don't know what's going to happen here.
Because we can't do anything. What can we do, D'Angelo?
Yeah, and you're not going to trade the youth right now. You don't want.
Nobody wants Randall.
No, I know. Nobody does.
Nobody wants Evan Fournier.
No, you're right.
Nobody wants Kemba Walker.
This is sad, man.
Nobody wants Alec Burke.
I know, man. Oh,
right.
That's like 50% of your roster right there because this man only runs 8 or 9 guys.
You're right. Man, where is it? Oh, God.
Right.
What a disaster.
Yeah. This whole roster was flawed from go when they were like, well, D Rose is the anchor to the second unit. As soon as I heard that, I was like, yeah, this season's over.
I disagree with you, Jason. People want Mitch in this league. I don't know what you're talking about.
Right.
A big man that can run up and down the court, protect the rim, offensive rebound like a monster, and be a lob threat every possession is not valued in this league.
Right, and stifle the opposing team's offense just off athletic ability. I mean, come on. Yeah. Hey, salute Karen Fong. Hey, salute everybody in the chat. But let me list this. I'm gonna list our assets, right? Just so I can be clear.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Don't be crazy. Don't just be a sourpuss for the sake of being a sourpuss. Don't load your mouth up with lemon drops. Okay. Listen, the Knicks have assets.
Wow. Wait, hold on. Put Bodega's comment on. Hey, Bodega on it, bro. Go ahead. Boston Celtics are trading Josh Richardson to the San Antonio Spurs for Derek White. That's all it took to get Derek White.
Wow.
That's it.
That's it, Josh.
I think we're in the twilight zone.
You know what it is? It's like when somebody wants a Jolly Rancher, right? And you give it to him like that. That's what just happened in getting Derek White.
All you needed was a sour apple Jolly Rancher. Now listen, Sour apple Jolly Ranchers are the bomb, bro. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
But really, that's all you wanted?
Oh man. Oh my god.
And that also tells me that San Antonio is moving full steam ahead with Josh Primo.
Yeah.
That tells me. So I could have gotten a serviceable combo guard for a Jolly Rancher.
I'm gonna go for a jog.
Yeah. Bro.
How you get toasted to go for a jog, dude? How that work?
Yeah, bro,
I don't know what to do. I'm gonna run in front of a car right now, right?
Nah, I don't blame him, man, because it creates this anticipation, creates this nervous energy that you don't know what to do anything with.
Because we don't know nothing. We don't know what we're doing.
Like D Poetic. Sometimes I just get off the camera and go in the room and do push-ups, bro, because I'd be so frustrated.
That's what I am right now.
I just do this. No lie.
Yeah, there you go.
And come back, and I'll be like,
nice to have that button.
Yeah. I've been like, yo, what's up? Welcome. Yeah, I just
to the ejector seat. Just go.
Yeah.
Pull my sunroof up and shoot right out.
But listen, but the Knicks do have assets, bro, and it depends on how you view assets, right? So for one, Quentin Grimes is an asset. RJ Barrett is an asset, right? Cam Reddish, while his value is diminished, he's still an asset. Mitchell Robinson is an asset, and then you have others that can be assets depending on who the buyer is. Like Nerlens Noel could help a team. What team? I don't know. It's definitely not us, but it is certainly something to be explored.
Is it right now? Not to now point it back now on Tibbs again. Is it now? He's the hindrance here. He's the one who's restricting us to making moves because he wants, the win now mode. The win now, which we're not winning. And we gotta accommodate him as a coach on his tactics, and we got to make sure we keep, Tibbs may be saying things. He's like, no, keep this one. Don't trade him away. He could be saying a lot now. We don't know. He's in Leon Rose's ear. I don't know.
Is it? You mean does he carry a lot of weight in the front
office?
Yeah,
is he carrying a lot of weight now? Because it's like the restrictions of him as a coach. But he doesn't want who he doesn't want to coach and who he wants to coach. He's already doing it now. He plays Taj too many minutes, and he's got his guys, his brand of guys that he wants to coach.
Right
now, it's like are they listening to him too much? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm not making sense, but I don't know. I'm trying to grasp on what they're going to try, what we're doing here.
So
and what's going to happen by the end of today.
Let me do this while you say that, because that's a perfect segue for me to do this. Y'all remember when me and D Poetic broke this down? When it was like the sex of the front office, the SECTS of the front office. Right. The Whitney Houston, I believe, the Children of the Future group, and then it's a Nuke It. We don't have any crown gems, and then it was screw the kids, go get you a star right away, and then it's the group that says Tibbs and Randall are the future. Get Randall and Tibbs some help and all that stuff. Remember we had that conversation. I just saw a thing. Ian Begley spoke to that. He said, I saw Ian Begley.
How long ago did he do that?
Yesterday.
Wonder where he got the source material from.
I wonder. But Ian Begley, Knicks Film School, Woj, and others have all come along to the Blanche side of things when they said there may be too many chefs in the kitchen, right? And basically paralysis by analysis when it comes to the decision making.
Kevin Middleton, you better not be joking around.
What did he say?
Breaking news, the Knicks finally got their point guard. Let's go. He
Please
bet,
don't dick
man. I
around.
swear to God, I'll find out where you live and I'll
Yeah.
slap the crap out of you.
I'm
If you
seeing
joking me
it.
right now, man.
Please, no, I can't. He's dicking around. He's
All
gotta be
right,
dicking.
and
Don't do that. Not today, man. Come on.
Wow.
breaking news: Kevin is clowning.
Yeah.
Oh, come on. Enough torture being a Knicks fan right now.
Yeah.
But I don't know what's going on.
Yeah.
Oh my
I feel
God.
your soldiers of God. I feel you.
So to the point that I was getting about the
Yeah,
Knicks
right.
assets.
Right.
The Knicks do have assets, bro.
They
The
do.
Knicks do have assets. But it depends on what assets you are willing to part with. Are you willing to part with Quentin Grimes right now?
No,
Right,
No.
right. Are you willing to part with Mitchell Robinson?
I
Are you
might
willing
have to.
Yeah. Like, yeah.
For the right deal, yeah. Like what the that nice trade and the thought process in that, yeah, I would do that in a minute.
If like for instance, if I'm Mitchell Robinson, I ain't signing back with the Knicks. When I can keep my apartment, go to Brooklyn and
Oh,
play with some real dudes. You know what I'm saying? I mean, come on. If you Mitch, so look, I'll give you an example. So I think that the perfect scenario for us
And
is
I'll give you
something.
mine after.
No, it's the same one.
Oh, it is? Okay. I have a couple of them. That's why.
The Charlotte one, the Charlotte and Mitch one.
Look at that, Freezy. Thank you, Bodega, for keeping us in the loop with this stuff. Boston will also send Romeo Langford to San Antonio. What were we just talking about that boy this morning?
We were just talking about and
God
D'Angelo.
damn it.
D'Angelo, I don't know if you remember this or not, but I offered a scenario where last year at this time, Frank Ntilikina for Romeo Langford. And
Really?
dudes and grown men got on this panel and cried like
Really?
like 6-year-old girls. Frank Ntilikina is the future. Tibbs don't know what he's doing. All kind of.
Really?
It's something like, man, come on, for Romeo.
I just told Freezy this morning, right, that there's a group of guys that I have that we could get for a bag of potato chips.
Yep.
And Romeo Langford was on that because I feel he could just do things that we just don't have on the team.
Yep, and for the record, potato chips are bad for your health. Don't do it.
All right, Jolly Ranchers, sour apple.
Yeah, man. And so with our assets, like when you were the Knicks, we have all of our first round picks going forward, right? We have the Dallas pick in 2023. We have an abundance of second round picks starting in 23 and in 24. Right? In abundance. And I think it's like 6 in 1 year and then 4 in the year after. Right. And then you also have Julius Randle, who, while people, don't get it twisted, Julius Randle at $26 million is not like, you're trying to buy a Bugatti on a on a McDonald's budget. That's reasonable. Right? For a team that wants to have a cornerstone type piece for, say, another young guy. Like say, for instance, if you have an SGA and then you want to build around an SGA type, a combo guard, that needs a real wingman to help him score. Bro, his wingman right now is a dude named Lucas Dort. And if you look at Lou Dort's numbers, efficiencies, get out of here. You a 6'4" power forward or a 6'4"? Come on, bro. You know that ain't gonna fly. Right. OKC is basically just playing out the string in development, right?
Right.
Yep.
So if you add, let me ask y'all this: would y'all entertain a Trey Man,
Oh man,
Pokasevsky, Luke Dort deal for Randall?
Just to get rid of Randall? Maybe.
Yes, I would. I would.
Desperate. Man.
Of course,
Desperate times.
of course. You know that downward drift wind that comes from the sky, from the skyscrapers in New York, will probably push Pokusevsky over to the side on the floor.
Yeah, and he won't be able to get up because the breeze will be too strong. He'll be stuck. He'll be pressed up against a cab and can't move. Right.
Oh man.
Good Lord.
So
It's sad that we have to do stuff like this just to get by, bro.
yeah, man. And to be honest with you, I would entertain just about any type deal for Randall if we got back one of two things or both. If we got back high upside young players, projects that we could develop in the city, and draft picks, I definitely entertain that.
Absolutely. You have to. Nobody wants him.
Right.
Tibbs ran in the office right now. Do not trade Randall. Do not trade Rose. Leave Taj where he is. I'm going to play him as 20 minutes a game. You know,
Right.
I'm telling you. I think Tibbs got his fingerprints on some stuff here right now by not making deals. Because him as a coach, he's got some clout.
That's why, D'Angelo, that's why I'm telling you that the whole we need to fire Tibbs thing is us just doing cardio, right? Because if he's got that much cachet in the front office, he ain't going nowhere. If they listen to him, if he's a trusted asset, if he's a trusted advisor, they ain't gonna fire him. You know what I'm saying? It's just what it's one of those deals that we have to just, you hate for it to be true.
I know.
And let's talk about this. Let's talk about Mr. Consultant, right? We want to give a little background information on him.
Right, let's do it.
Let's do it, right? So how do you say his name?
Right.
Gerson Rosas.
Say that again?
Gerson Rosas.
Gerson Rosas.
Right.
He's from Colombia, by the way, just in case. Just to know. He actually replaced Tom Thibodeau as the president of basketball operations.
Yeah.
After
is that a coincidence? Is that coincidence?
Oh, really?
Is that not awkward?
And also, he has affiliations, large affiliations, I might add, with CAA. Him and Lee Rollins go way back.
Yeah.
Okay. This guy hired the guy that's for the president of basketball operations now with Minnesota. You know what? Let me get up the article and stop trying to use my damaged memory here.
Well, while you do that, I'm just gonna say, I just want to, D'Angelo, can you imagine how awkward that is? Like you walk in the bathroom, use the bathroom, and you see the guy that fired you in the other side.
Yeah, I was gonna.
And then use the bathroom. Like, what the hell are you doing here? Well, I work here.
Oh my God! Yeah, that's an awkward moment.
Yeah.
She's shaking off over there by the stall.
Yeah.
Wait, let me get out of here.
Yeah. That's awkward. Right.
Yeah, it's very awkward. I don't know what that's. I don't know. Yeah, who knows? I don't know. That's the biggest move that we're going to talk about the next 2 days. Wait, I gotta get this out. I'll be right back.
All right.
Is this it? Is this the article? Well, there was an article out there, and you guys can see it for yourselves if you just dig. That his father.
I'm sorry. Go ahead, man.
No, of course.
So I thought, okay, so still working for the Rockets when Thibodeau got fired. Thibodeau and Scott Layden was president. Who said
that he fired Thibodeau?
I did. I did.
Oh, you did. Okay, yeah, I didn't say that.
I thought that was true. If it's not true, then okay.
No, my understanding was that he just replaced him. Like when they fired him, that was the guy they replaced him with.
Okay.
And anywho, boo. So here we go. He hired Gupta. Gupta is the president of basketball operations now for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And there was a big thing going on where Gupta wanted to go to Houston and Rosas didn't allow him to. And obviously something happened there. And the relationship got strained. And he actually barred him from entering the team facilities. And the ownership had to get involved. in order for that to be worked out. The description is that it was very toxic and there was a lot of things going on while he was there. He was having a relationship with an employee. I find it interesting. It's not a boy or a girl that's being described, so that makes my curiosity pop. Like, why would they not describe that? My point being is that he's a smart guy. I believe he went to MIT, and he knows how this runs. But it seems to be so far that his career is a complete mess. And I know you brought up something, Freezy, yesterday, that he had one of the worst win-loss records as the president of basketball operations during his tenure. Is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
but it's not just him. It's everybody. Minnesota historically is. Let me pull up.
okay, man, Texas right now. What's on? Huh? Oh, okay. That was Sam. He was like, "We could have made a better move. We could have made a better move for Derek White than that."
Yes.
He telling the truth. Oh man. So we got more dysfunction, it looks like, in the organization than what we already have. And he's our consultant. He's our expert. He's the guy that's going to fix the ship, Freezy. You ready?
Yes. I'm ready for it, but not really.
Yeah, I'm ready for my lifeboat to be prepared.
Yeah. I am ready for. Bro, you know what? With about an hour of real time left before the trade deadline, I really don't know what can be done at this point. Because you know how generally where there's smoke, there's fire?
Yeah.
So there's been no smoke.
Nope.
Right? So now we sit. Can the Knicks crank up some smoke and some fire before 3 o'clock? I don't think so.
All right. Hold your breath.
Right. That's the weird thing where we are right now, man, is what are we gonna do?
We made our big move. We got Gershon Rosas here.
Bro, if
he's gonna save our organization.
If that is the big move, bro, if that's the big move, there is nowhere for these guys to hide for the next. There's nowhere. And we don't and just random YouTubers like ourselves that consider ourselves kind of halfway knowledgeable Knicks fans.
I think a little bit highly of myself than that, Freezy. Jeez.
They won't even have to worry about us, bro. They'll have to worry about the New York media.
Oof.
That's what they have to worry about, bro. Let me bring our guy in real quick. Let me see. Bim.
Yo,
Sam,
I am so heated. This is how upset I am. I just want to let y'all know this is how upset I am. Y'all know I normally come in on a cool, calm, collected. No, I am pissed off. I am literally in break right now, 20 minutes before my class, and I had to get on the show because what am I watching? Have y'all seen these recent trades and we can't do anything?
We can't do anything.
Josh Richardson for Derek White? Are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Josh Richardson and Romeo Langford.
Bro, it's crazy, man. It's crazy.
Like, what are we witnessing here?
This is a test study for all young GMs in school to learn what not to do when you're building your organization. This is what this is. Unfortunately, we have to be witnesses to it.
Exactly.
Like, oh my god! And then they're talking about now they're saying Nick Claxton's available. How much you want to bet the Knicks ain't gonna want no parts of that? Go ahead and keep Noel's bum trash tail on the team for whatever reason. They don't want no parts of no young guys who can actually do anything. Derek White was up for grabs for Josh Richardson and Romeo Langford in a first-round pick. Derek White.
Hey, Sam, I'll make you laugh, bro. I don't know if you remember this or not, but during the summer, the Knicks were looking for a point guard, right? And somebody mentioned Patty Mills, and Knicks fans everywhere turned up their nose.
Yeah, turn their nose up. Yep.
Patty Mills.
Yep.
What do we need with a former NBA champion, Patty Mills? Blah, blah, blah.
That shoots a career almost 40% from three.
He only does his job well, every night.
Yeah.
That's
And
it.
he's always, and the only thing, the thing about Patty Mills is, why is he always available? Why is he always playing?
We're allergic to those guys, Freeze. We only want the guys who can only play, a quarter of their contract.
Yeah, team first guys that don't know their limitations, so they play to other people's strengths.
Goodness gracious.
They like, I know I'm limited, so what we'll do is build up somebody else's strengths.
I am actually I was already going in this thing with no expectations, but then when I would look at my phone and see these updates after update of just trades that the Knicks could have made, like it's not even anything that you have to really give up.
Right.
Hey, don't forget, we're on an upward trajectory.
Hey, Freezy. I texted D. I woke up out of my sleep at like 2 a.m. I watched the freestyle this morning.
Right.
What was Free Keith talking about? I am actually confused.
Shout out to Free Keith.
Shout out to Free Keith. I do not know it was something in that dab pen that you had last night because I don't understand how the Knicks are on an upward trajectory.
It's okay, Sam. Look, everybody's entitled to their own perspective. It's okay.
Yeah, we're going upwards, right? Up in smoke. We're going up in smoke. That's the only upward trajectory I see the Knicks going because this is just absolutely, just terrible. How you hire this guy. We all said, when you hire this guy, that means there is a problem. So now you acknowledge that there is a problem and you don't even try to do anything. You just sit here. You telling me on all these mega trades we couldn't have got in on a piece, something?
No.
Hey, D'Angelo, I'm on.
Yeah, hey, what's up, Sam?
D'Angelo, I'm on your vibes today. They've raised my blood pressure. Now I'm ticked off.
Man, dude, I am so depressed right now. My gosh, I don't even. As I told the guys, Sam, we still got Noel here, man.
Hey, D, you remember I sent you that trade? Thank God that stalled. Remember I sent you
I know.
that trade with that would have went through.
Yeah,
that would have went through. I would have had to go ahead and stop watching. The Knicks would have had to get the Atlanta Falcons treatment for me, which is me not watching the games anymore.
What, the Reddish and Birch one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I heard that. I couldn't believe. I was screaming this morning.
Oh yeah.
What was that? Say that one more time.
Oh, you want the whole trade? I got you. So it would have been a 3-team trade. Lakers get Cam Reddish and Alec Burks. Knicks get Goran Dragic and draft picks. And the Raptors get THT and Nerlens Noel.
Who gets THT and Nerlens Noel?
Toronto would have.
Wow.
And think about it. This is only the team that's been.
See, Toronto know how to move, bro.
Right, and Toronto's been wanting them the whole time.
See, so what's the draft pick compensation?
They didn't even say. They just said draft picks. But I guarantee it would have been garbage.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Guarantee it would have been garbage.
You talking about like 2028 second round pick?
20 like the Lakers 2029 first round pick because that's all they have left.
Thank God that didn't come to fruition, man.
What are we doing here?
I don't know.
Just for y'all knowing that, that remember I mentioned the Harrison Barnes thing. The Kings don't want to move him now. So that's dead. The Goran Dragic proposal, that's dead. Pretty much everything that they've been talking about is deceased.
So where did Goran Dragic go?
He went to the, I want to say, hold on, let me.
Spurs.
He went to San Antonio.
Yeah, I wanted to.
And they're probably gonna buy him out.
Right,
Yeah,
they were talking about buying him out, and they said that the Heat could even be in consideration for bringing him back, but Dallas is the the link team that Dragic has been.
What are we doing, Sam? What are we doing? What is
I
this
don't know,
franchise
man.
doing?
And think about it. I could even put on my agent hat. And I don't know what the heck we're doing here.
That's what I don't know. I hate sitting here in a state of confusion with a laughing stock every freaking time. We do nothing.
Think about even the 4-team trade, right, that we witnessed today with Bagley going to the Pistons. That one.
Yeah.
How did the Knicks not get in on that and get
Right.
something? I didn't even want Bagley, but how we don't get in on that trade?
We could have get Trey Lyles.
Yeah, how we don't get in on that trade? I'm to the point now. D'Angelo. I would have even took Josh Jackson out of that trade. That's how far there is. You telling me you can't get any of these guys?
Just another thank you, Bodega, for keeping us in the loop with this stuff. Yeah, nothing big though. The Pacers are finalizing a trade to send forward Torrey Craig to the Suns, which wasn't he there last year, if I'm not mistaken? For Jalen, right? For Jalen Smith and a future second-round pick. Wow, man, Pacers ain't messing around, boy. I'm telling you.
He was gonna get a ring regardless last year. Craig was. Now think about this, right? So we see the Pacers and what they're doing. They're getting young players with upside. Jalen Smith was also a first-round lottery pick.
Yeah, in the Obi draft.
Right. So think about this. You see the Pacers, how they do all of this, D'Angelo, and guess what? They still are at the bottom of the league. They have a top 5 pick in the draft this upcoming season if they keep going the way they're going. So they have all these young guys, and they still have capital. They have assets.
Right.
We have nothing. We have nothing. They were able to move Torrey Craig for a lottery player from a few years out and a second-round pick.
My blood pressure's through the roof, brother.
We can't do anything.
I'm gonna fucking.
Jalen Smith.
I'm sorry.
He's a good stretch 4 or 5, and we couldn't do anything to get anybody.
And he plays defense as well.
He plays defense. I mean, I just don't get it. I will never get over the Halliburton. No, I actually won't be over that.
No, that one I can't either. Oh man, we're gonna end up with Westbrook by the end of the day.
No, we're gonna end up with.
Let me ask y'all a question. Let me ask y'all a serious question. And this is something that really has to be considered. Does the league not like dealing with the New York Knicks? Is there a stigma? Is there something that the league just says, I'm not doing business with those guys? I wonder if that's a real thing.
I don't think so. I think it's incompetence. It has to be. There's actually no way. These types of trades that I've been seeing, there's actually no way that we couldn't move and get these type of trades for us. There's no way. Everybody's active for the Knicks. Everybody's getting a beneficial trade, but the Knicks.
This is like.
And you're gonna say you need to open a roster spot for Cam. How's that going for you, Leon Rose? What have you done? Where's that roster spot? So it sounds.
And you heard what?
He's still
Sam, you heard.
Let me address this thing, and then you guys go.
Uh-oh.
Julian Blum, we are looking like the Kings organization right now. No, we're not.
Yeah, we're not.
We're looking worse.
Yeah,
we're looking worse. You crazy? Take our pieces.
Yeah, and then after that, I would say that we're looking worse. I would say we're looking worse because Nick, what are we doing here? That's what I'm really lost for words now.
What are we doing?
I'm like G-Man now. I don't even know what we're doing. Where is the guy looking?
Yeah.
I was trying to remain patient for this day. Everybody was talking, okay, this is the day where we're going to see something. We might get Cam Reddish some way in the rotation, but actually nothing is happening. All these guys, remember, Freezy, we're supposed to have movable contracts. We can just make space just like that. We're not to them.
Yeah, remember that crap?
Yeah. Remember,
the narrative is always the front office is smart.
Right. So intelligent.
Until the moment of truth. And then when the moment of truth comes, it's always somebody else's fault. Like what we do basically is say, why did they sign Evan Fournier to all those years? People are like, why are y'all eating lemon drops? Bro, but, no, it's go ahead, bro.
Freezy, look at it right now. Look at the time. It is 2:07. We got an hour left. We're not doing anything. We're not doing nothing. We're not going to. Oh my God.
I told you guys yesterday, and I was trolling. But that hire of the consultant was the move.
That's
I was trolling, but that's literally the move. And you know what? The only other move I see them doing, if it's not Burks, Kemba for a second. That's it.
I don't think those moves are on the table, bro.
And if those aren't on the table, then we have nothing.
Wow.
Right.
And what do you call the coach? I love that name that you give this coach.
Mr. Cobblepot. Yeah, Mr.
Cobblepot.
Yeah, Mr. Cobblepot.
I think he's got a lot. I said it earlier, Sam.
Yeah.
I said it earlier. I really do think he's got a say in everything. Just keep the team the way it is.
Well,
Let me
I
coach
feel
these
the
guys.
same
I
way.
want these keep it the exact same way.
My thing about it with him is let's see how you do tonight, Mr. Cobblepot.
Yup.
You ruined RJ Barrett for no reason.
Got a super chat.
Now he has to battle through an injury. He's questionable. Mitchell Robinson questionable. Noel questionable as always. Quentin Grimes questionable. So let's see what you roll out tonight. You know we're gonna see Taj Gibson for 50 minutes. I mean, I pretty much lost it. Now I'm normally even killed, but I'm not gonna lie. Between the combination of RJ getting hurt and seeing nothing happen, I've had enough.
That's enough.
Look at Ron. The Knicks are about to shock the world and get Jaylen Brown. It's all misdirection. It has to be our organization has a proven track record of success. We are in good hands.
And you know what? If they make a move like that, I'll buy a Julius Randle jersey.
Man,
let me
save your
do this
money.
real quick. So
I think we just go for finances. Sorry, Chris.
No worries. No. Najee, thank you for the generous contribution. He says this is crazy, but everyone would be mad if Dolan came downstairs and started making moves, though.
I wouldn't be mad.
No, not at this point.
And yo, let me. I hadn't chimed in on the Jalen Brunson thing because sometimes you got to pick your battles. You got to pick, when to let things live, and then when to go in. So I'm against the Jalen Brunson scenario, right? So here's the thing. First off, Jalen Brunson is left-handed, and I know y'all gonna be like, "What?"
No, yeah, I get what you get.
Yeah, what does that have to do with anything?
That's a lot.
Yeah. I'm just gonna leave that where it is. Jalen Brunson, RJ Barrett, Julius Randle on the floor at the same time. I'm just gonna leave that where it is, right?
But one thing I'll give Jalen is that at least Jalen could go right.
No, I'm not saying
at least.
I'm not saying that he's not ambidextrous. I'm not saying that. No, I'm just saying. Yeah. Yeah. But the thing is, I'm not trading for him unless he presents mega upside, right? Because you have to look at the timing of the acquisition. So right now Sam, what's our record? 24-31?
Yeah, it's bad. It's bad. 24-31. Yep, it's bad.
Right, and so we play
32 after the night, by the way.
And we play the Golden State Warriors.
We didn't even talk about that.
Guess what? You know what, Freezer? You know what? I'm not even trying to be negative, but we're still gonna lose the game. They don't have Iggy, Draymond, Wiseman, Klay Thompson, or Belinka, and we're still gonna lose.
Yeah.
Right. Perfect. Get out of that idea.
Right, and then so also about the Jalen Brunson thing is this.
God.
And so why do you say that when a whole team? So the right-handed, left-handed thing. I'm not gonna get into that just yet. I just want to talk about the Jalen Brunson thing first, right? So
right.
Also, if Jalen Brunson comes here, right, we have to consider: is he the point guard of the future? Is he a starter? Is he our long-term guy? And by long-term, I mean 4 years, right? Is he going to be the guy that's going to lead this group of kids into the future? Is he the guy that's going to unlock Obi? Is he the guy that's going to unlock Quentin Grimes? Is he the guy that's going to unlock RJ Barrett? Is he the guy, if Mitch is still here, going to unlock Mitchell Robinson?
And see, Freezy, you know what? That's a great question. But you have to also think about it like this, and this is what I've been saying for the past couple of months, guys. We're going to have to pay twice for this guy. So these young guys that you think he's going to play with, some of them are going to be gone.
Right.
And then you're going to have to pay him again in free agency. So let me know how that goes.
Right. So So we have we have this weird scenario of what is Jalen Brunson's upside, right? Because he looks really good with Luka, but we don't have a Luka.
No
We
way.
don't have a Paul
Good point. That's a great point.
That is
right?
a very good point.
And so what I'm getting at is if we mess around and trade Quentin Grimes and Obi Toppin for Jalen Brunson, right? And then those guys go to Denver and is unlocked by Luka. And we bring Jalen Brunson here, and Jalen Brunson proves just to be a guy that was benefiting from playing with great players.
Yeah.
And then comes here with less help because you got to account for the guys that went out in the trade too, them not being here. Now is Jalen Brunson, Alec Burks, Evan Fournier, Julius Randle. Is that what you want to see on a nightly basis if you believe in the kids' youth movement? And on top of that, you're going to have to pay him about 5 years, $110 million.
Yeah.
Let me bring in Chuck Allen real quick, y'all. Hold on for just a second. Let me.
Chuck's here.
Good.
You.
Chuck, please save us.
Salute, gentlemen.
Salute, brother.
Chuck, first of all, how you doing, brother? How's everything?
Man, I'm as good as I can be right now.
I hear you.
I'm just gonna hit it real quick because it's gonna get noisy in here. You know, they're gonna be coming in and stuff like that.
Right.
So, the only reason we haven't heard anything right now is the deal that is in play. They're just trying to finalize the pieces. You know, there's certain players like they really want Cam, but we're really trying to push this Kemba on the Lakers for Russell Westbrook. So as soon as they figure that out, Russell Westbrook will be the new point guard in New York.
Oh God.
So, Chuck, you're not trolling. You're serious, right?
Nah, man, I'm just fucking around.
Okay.
I'm messing around, gentlemen.
I was about to say, Chuck.
I'm messing around.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Hey, but I'm gonna say this real quick, and then I'm gonna head out because I got class in like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
This is what I want to say directly to Mr. Cobblepot. Okay, so you've gotten your way, right? You've ruined R.J. Barrett. You know he's out. By the way, he's just been ruled out for tonight, so he won't be playing at all.
Who's ruled out? Sorry.
R.J. Barrett. He's not gonna play.
Barrett, yeah.
So you know you ruined R.J. Barrett. Thank you, Tibbs. You ruined R.J. Barrett. You might not have Quentin Grimes. So let me tell you this, Mr. Cobblepot. If I don't see Cam Reddish and McBride tonight, it's going to be an issue. Because who the heck else are you going to throw out there? Who are you going to throw out there, Mr. Cobblepot? And you better play
for 48 minutes. Alec Burks.
Kemba for 37.
Yeah.
Listen, if you throw Kemba Walker out there tonight on Steph Curry, he's going for 100 points. What you gonna do? Have to switch and then have Fournier guard Curry? You want to see that?
Oh my God!
Like literally, I'm telling you who's gonna be tonight. It's either gonna be Steph Curry goes for 100 points, or we got Gary Payton II going for a career high. That's my claim for tonight. I'm fed up with this team. I'm fed up with the organization, and now I'm gonna go actually enjoy my life without the Knicks.
Peace, Sam. I know, man. I feel you, man. Please, I hear you.
Talking about that, I've been seeing on Twitter. I'll tell y'all the individual off screen, but just straight jacking things that we do here, making Oswald Cobblepot pictures and saying Tibbs, where did you get that from? So I'll show y'all it later. But anywho, boo. This is what do you call it? The dumpster fire.
Yeah,
Right?
the weight is crazy. The weight is crazy, bro. Hey, you know what? When I spoke to you earlier, I was like, "Yo, we're gonna rock the light 7:30 because if we do a good trade, we're gonna celebrate." And I'm of course embellishing, but we excited if we do a trade, and then be mad if we don't, bro. I feel right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I feel man.
What do you think?
Like you made me wait this long for something, and if it ain't fire, like legit, if like I waited this long, bro, if it's not Karl Anthony Towns,
Stop it.
Right. If it's not DeJounte Murray,
don't do it to yourself, Reason.
Yeah, if it's not, I'm just walking away. Ain't nothing to do. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm
saying? You know what was crazy too? This would be the second year in a row that we didn't do anything of significance at the trade deadline.
Yeah, we'll probably do a trade. I'm guessing at about 2:30, 2:35. We're gonna do a trade where we trim the fat. Like we'll trim some fat off the roster. Like
wave Kemba or something like that.
Like the Knicks just waived Kemba Walker to free up a roster spot or something stupid.
Yeah.
D. Gibson says the Knicks perennially alienates the fan base. I am with you.
Oh yeah.
I'm with you. Any other rumors out there? I don't see any other trade rumors. I think it's going to be kind of a quiet deadline.
What was that Jay-Z song? Ain't no love in the city.
Yeah.
Ain't no love in the heart. Yeah. That's how I feel right now. Ain't no love, bro. They don't care. You got paying customers that go ahead and they sell out every night. They buy the merch. They pay the hot dog guys, the concession stands, and make your $1 billion business the most valued franchise in the NBA. Keep going.
Right.
And this is the thanks we get.
Yeah.
Gotta love it.
Got to, bro.
If this ain't a heist, I don't know what is.
Right.
This is heat right now.
Right.
De Niro, what was it? De Niro, Val Kilmer,
Pacino.
Yeah, well, Pacino was a cop though.
Yeah.
But Tom Sizemore, right? Yeah. That's what this is right now.
Yeah.
Wow.
Bro, it's so what I'm hoping for is something of significance. Nothing like something of significance. Nothing. Don't give me a Iggy Brezdeikis trade. You know what I'm saying? I don't care nothing about no Iggy Brezdeikis type trade, bro. Don't give me a. So D'Angelo, who's our 15th man?
A 15th man?
Yeah.
That's the McBride?
No.
Probably Sims. Jericho Sims, probably.
Sims. I'm sorry.
I was thinking Samonik, because isn't Samonik on a two-way?
Yeah.
Whatever.
If they haven't made a deal by now, they ain't making a deal at all. I mean, they're hammering out the biggest deal. They want to show that they're the smartest front office than anybody else out there right now in the league. They're just going to sit tight and do nothing because they're the smartest franchise out there going. Because they know what they're doing by doing nothing.
You know, and the painful stuff is that when the Celtics beef up and get Derek White for a Jolly Rancher, that no, seriously, all jokes aside, that's what really grinds my gears, bro.
No, I hear what you're saying, Dave, man. Yeah, no, absolutely, I agree with you. Jesus, God damn.
So all right,
Oh, look at Charlotte. What? Sorry.
What they do? Oh, come on.
So Bodega says Washington is finalizing a deal sending Montrezl Harrell to Charlotte, which means Nerlens Noel is probably a Knick.
Oh God, no!
You can't.
Stop the pain! Stop the pain!
Yeah, I just hope the Knicks don't pull a Spencer Dinwiddie can save our franchise move.
Oh no, yeah, I don't want him. No.
Yeah, yo, everybody that needed to make moves has made moves.
Yep.
And we're one of the teams in the league that have the most moves to make because we have so many plugs that are unplugged.
Right.
And we did nothing. And Freezy, you hit it right off at the start of the show. We handcuffed ourselves.
Yeah. Rich Boy said Leon Rose at home sleeping. Leon Rose is in the recliner right now with a half-eaten pastrami on rye. You know what I'm saying? Probably about to fall off his lap. You know what I'm saying?
You got to find a graphic like that, crazy, and put it up. Leon Rose sleeping with a sandwich hanging up.
That is crazy.
Oh my God, I gotta laugh.
What's that pastrami place that's out in Long Island? That's real known. It's owned by. It's like a Jewish spot. You know what I'm talking?
I know what you're talking about. I can't remember the name.
I can't think of it either. There's a good one in Jersey. I know of. Oh boy.
Yeah. I heard pastrami in Jersey.
Yeah. So it used to be a joint back in the day called Vadakis Delicatessen on Ocean Ave in Jersey City. Used to have the nicest pastrami, but you know, yeah, whatever. I'm talking about pastrami, and I'm thinking pastrami and sauerkraut, and Leon Rose is sleeping. What are the Knicks doing?
There's a place out in Jersey, I'm telling you. Oh my God, my phone's ringing off. Spam call, excuse me. Hang up. Anyway.
I heard the pastrami in Jersey didn't go too well together. I'm shocked that you said that. Yeah, that's what I heard.
No.
Maybe I'm in the wrong part of Jersey.
I was talking about Jersey City, the Vadakis Delicatessen on Ocean. Yeah, they usually have pretty good, man. Listen.
I don't think that's there anymore, Freezy.
Yeah, no, I'm saying it used to be back in the day.
Oh, okay.
There's this place called Harold's out in Jersey. Harold's Delicatessen, where they make these massive sandwiches. They'll mix the corned beef, the pastrami, and this big monster. You got to see the picture. Look it up online. Find it. You'll see the picture. It's amazing.
What you said? Is it Jersey City?
It's in Woodbridge.
Oh, damn. Oh, okay. Damn, that's far.
Yeah, no, that's where it is. It's well worth the trip to go down and see this. These sandwiches are massive. My God. It's amazing. It's like one of the best places out there in Woodbridge. But anyway.
I can go for one of those today. I'm vegetarian.
Yeah, man.
It's some type of days.
Yeah. Bro, man, we got to do something, man.
Please.
We have about 33 minutes to the deadline. And I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If the Knicks don't do that, man, I don't.
They ain't doing jack. What up? I know you smiling. Ben Simmons to the Nets, right? Yeah.
Thanks for reminding me.
Oh my God.
I cannot believe he's in Brooklyn now. They got Curry too. Seth Curry. Oh my gosh.
No, I got a lot of Net fans around here, so I got to deal with this crap when I go outside now.
Sorry. This is laughable.
Julian Blum talking about Phil Rizzuto. Wow. You remember Phil Rizzuto, bro?
Holy cow!
I'm a Mets fan, so I wouldn't even. Yeah, I root for a real team.
Me too.
So, yeah, man.
Phil Rizzuto. The Money Store. He used to have those commercials.
Yeah, that's right. I forgot about
the
that.
Money Store.
Yeah, man. So D Poetic, what's the move? What are we doing?
If it was up to me,
Yeah.
the whole front office and coaching staff would be gone. I instill Johnny Bryant for a half a year interim position so I can thoroughly evaluate him.
Right.
I go ahead and get these guys for potato chips. See, I'm not at the house right now, so I can't go through the list. Maybe that's something we could do tomorrow morning.
Right.
Yeah. But I would. There's a list of guys I would have gone for potato chips that would have strengthened our positions a little bit better. For example, a guy like Trey Jones. Shout out to Chuck for bringing that one out to me. Who else did I mention this morning, Freeze? I mentioned quite a few.
Yeah.
TJ McConnell.
That would have been solid.
Oh yeah. And I ride with these young guys. I make sure I get a developmental staff in there because I think the whole thing is that, in adversity, you have to build opportunity.
Right.
Okay. And if the NBA wants to treat us that they think we're getting just trash in return, and they're like, yeah, the Knicks, you know what, we'll give them our trash. Right? Yeah. Let's get a developmental staff that's really serious, a coaching staff that's really serious to this, a front office that's dedicated to backing this and supporting this, and let's turn other teams' trash into our treasure.
Right.
Because what choice do we have? Nobody wants to come here. Okay? We always miss out on the draft.
Right.
We can't develop nobody. Right. No big stars are coming here.
Right. And
so what's left to develop?
Right. I agree with you. I just hate hearing that though.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I agree. I don't discount anything that you've said. Right. Yep. I don't discount anything that you've said, man, because it seems like you've been spot on the whole time. I just hate hearing the fact that nobody likes us.
I know.
You try to stay positive, but it's so hard.
It's not a nice feeling. I understand, but but I do have to deal with reality. And if that's the reality, then I got to go ahead. I got to be clever. I got to build opportunity through adversity. And say, okay, well, I'm stuck in a rock in a hard place right now. How do I get myself out of this? And I believe truly inside my heart, and this is exactly what I would do. I would just blow it all up. Get a developmental staff in there, get a nice young coach in there that backs it up, a front office that's willing to support it and be patient with it.
Right.
And that's that. Because there was stuff that I heard yesterday. I won't say the name. But they're like, well, when you bring out these young guys, you're going to be frustrated because they're not going to win games and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, dude, you see, the basis of your argument is already, it's called a logical fallacy. And what it means is that, for example, if I bring in young guys, who in the hell would be expecting these young guys to win?
Right.
Our win would be them developing. So if they're a 22-win team, but we like what we see, we're excited. If the next year they turn into a 35-win team, then we're really excited. And now we know we got something cooking. You see, those are the wins, not the win-losses. So y'all not patient to develop correctly, but y'all gonna be patient for this? Don't make no sense.
All along, while you're doing that, you are accumulating draft capital.
Absolutely.
You win 22 games, you draft high in the draft. You win 35 games, you draft high in the draft. So you still add talent to a young core.
That's the smart way to go. That's the smart way to go. But
I'll show you a perfect example. Let's say, for example, OKC gets the second or third pick this year. I truly believe they will go with a Chet Holmgren because they just love players like that.
Right.
That team will at least win 30, 32 games next year with that.
Mm.
Especially if you got a healthy, you got a healthy Giddy, you got a healthy SGA, you got Dort, you got Baisley. All these guys that are developing very well, by the way.
Yeah.
And then I add a Chet. That I know I could, blow him off his stance, with a blow of the wind. But the guy, he's tough and he's still a rim protector.
Right.
He can shoot. He can put the ball on the floor. They'll love him.
Right. And he's not even in his man body yet, not even close.
Nope.
I figure I figure when he gets into his man bod, him and Pokusevski together, because I think they'll probably be about the same size, like 7 foot, something like that.
No, but Chet's longer though.
Yeah, no doubt.
Poggy got little T-Rex arms for that height. It's kind of weird.
Yeah, but that's what makes his handles better too, though. In my opinion, yeah, you know what I'm saying. But at the same time, when those guys get to be, because right now they're probably 7 foot, 195, 200. But when they get to about 7 foot, 225, 7 foot, 230. You know what I'm saying? They are going to be difference makers just off of they can't do stuff right now because they're not strong enough. But when they get there with adequate strength, like Giannis, you remember Giannis, 6'9", 195?
That's right.
Yeah, bro.
That's right.
Yeah, bro. So.
Yeah, and OKC is a beautiful place for him because they'll take the time and patience to develop him. And that's why I think they have that. If they don't get Jaden Ivey, I think that's the guy they go with.
Yeah.
So, we said all that to say that, and plus with Chet has like a toughness about him. It's not like a Sean Bradley type of thing going on with Chet. Like Chet has a toughness about him.
Right.
So I believe that it'll be hard for him at first, of course, because it's hard for any rookie to come inside the league and deal with the speed and the physicality and all that. But the point is development. Your organization will go nowhere without development. You even got to develop vets.
Yeah.
Vets still got stuff to work on.
Yeah.
What do you think? They hit 27 and they completed every aspect of their game? No.
Right. Because look at Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson is not a young player. Well, he's a young player, right? But he's a young vet. 4 years in the league. 4 years in the league. You're not a rookie anymore, right? Mitchell Robinson can work on a lot of stuff. Like
my man, do with these Gran Turismo engines.
Yeah. Yo, walking the street is like it's like Grand Theft Auto, bro. So all these weird noises, and so you're like, what? Yeah.
If it's disrupting, I can get off.
Hey, fellas, I'm gonna grab something to drink right quick.
Okay. But yeah.
Could we trade for book night?
Funny you mention that. I had a proposal about that. Right. Because Book Night ain't getting no minutes. It's supposed to he's not getting on with the coach. So people are like, oh, he might be damaged goods because you see he's going off on the coach, yada, yada, yada.
He wants to be here.
Man, I don't give a F.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm just looking for talent.
That's it. I mean, we could make you could send him something for him.
I'll deal with guys' emotionality like that. With one, if they want to be treated, because it takes two.
Right.
You can't. That's one, and then two. If he's a long-term investment, then I'll really dedicate the time in order. So I mean, if I go ahead and get a Book Night or like a Kevin Porter Jr., I understand they might be loose cannons, but who says that I'm keeping them for the long haul?
Right.
And I got talent. I got talent with those two guys, for example, that does not exist on this basketball team. Whatever.
This front office won't do it. So the times are ticking.
Yeah.
We on the clock.
Yeah. We are.
What is it? Was that 23 minutes?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we ain't doing jack, guys.
That's it. There's no way. No, we're not doing anything. We did a deal. That whatever that guy's name is. Oh, now I got sirens today. Sorry.
And now you're gonna hear the now the talks are gonna be losers in the NBA trade deadline.
Here we go.
The New York Knicks.
Yeah.
24-31. Had a great season last season. Signed vets to this, but they just couldn't do anything on the trade deadline. Why is that? And then Jim comes on and he gets his spiel about why it didn't happen.
Bro, it's oh my goodness. As I watch each digit on the clock progress towards a higher number, it only makes me think about this front office's mortality, right?
Mm-hmm. Right.
And a year and a half, when we talk about how bad this front office was, we are going to be using things like inept, untimeliness, and inability to communicate with the fans. Right. And so there are going to be a lot of things that we discuss, but in the moment, though, in the moment, it feels as if we are all apathetic, like we've all given up.
Yep.
And any other trades in the on the chat as mentioned?
Yes, Bodega's been on fire today.
I feel like something popped off.
Yeah, I'm looking for something. I don't see anything.
Okay.
Karen Fung said the Mavs get Dinwiddie. Did they trade for Porzingis?
What?
Oh, you see, look, something did happen.
Wow. Porzingis? Whoa.
Bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I would have loved to have gotten Porzingis back.
Maybe we'll get Peyton back. Maybe we'll get Peyton back on the next week.
Freezy, man. We can't barbecue Porzingis like that, man.
Yeah,
he back. Good, man. Leave him alone.
Yeah. Let me see. I'm looking on Woj.
Should have never gotten rid of him to begin with.
Okay, so the Mavs are trading Kristaps Porzingis to the Wizards for a package centered around Spencer Dinwiddie. The Wizards will send Davis Bertans in the deal too. The Mavs send second-round pick to the Wizards.
That has to be another player. So that.
Yeah, it's got to be. I don't know what they have to do something to make the money match. I don't know what it is. But I don't know. I'm frustrated now, bro, because teams are making moves around us, and
we're sitting on our hands.
Yes.
And now I don't think Brunson's going anywhere now.
No,
absolutely
not. You better forget that idea. Because they need more ball handlers on that team. That's one of their issues because what's his name? Luka's got a 40% ball usage rate, bro.
Yo, and the thing about it is they have a bunch of wing play. You remember last year where we had one guy handling the ball and everybody else was catch and shoot, wing scorer, defender / everybody was like 6'6" combo somethings and no real. I think that's what hurt Dallas, but no, I don't see a Brunson to Washington, bro. I don't see it.
Right.
I don't see a Brunson to Washington.
No, he stays put. That young mother's not going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
Thank God we couldn't even move.
He's gonna stay right there where he at. They're gonna give him his money. Hey, don't forget they had to move Porzingis in order to pay Brunson.
Right.
Keep that in mind.
Wow, smart. Yeah, I didn't even think about that. I didn't even think about that, bro.
Yep.
Man.
Man, we should have just got jacked up and drunk or something like that, man. For this.
Man, man, this is okay. So I think it is time. So, like Fabian Williams says, Fabian Williams asks, can we officially say the Knicks won the Porzingis trade? I say yes. Right? And the reason why I say yes on that is because we still have assets from that Porzingis trade, and Porzingis is no longer a Dallas Maverick.
And he's no longer the player he was when we shipped him.
Yep.
But him being in Washington is rather interesting, though.
Yeah, I think he's gonna ball in Washington, bro.
Yeah, I kind of like that look for him.
Does that mean Bradley Beal may be on the move?
Oh God, no! Don't do it. Don't start it.
And his eyebrows up and down.
Do not start this crap, man.
Are the Knicks putting together a package for Bradley Beal right now?
We don't do big moves. What kind of big moves we made with this front office? Nothing. We don't do big moves. They don't do nothing.
Bradley
Hey,
Beal.
Freezy, if I get kicked out, let me back in real quick.
I got you.
Okay, bet.
Freezy, we ain't doing nothing, man. We ain't doing nothing.
I'm holding out hope for Bradley Beal
and
Karl Anthony Towns.
Oh, man. Even make a small move today. Something. Anybody alive in that front office? My God. Like you said, Rose is on the couch.
Sleeping. with a pastrami, half-eaten pastrami sandwich and some brown mustard.
Oh.
Yeah, man.
Man, this is a downer day, man. I was hoping.
Yes.
Like I said, we got 10 minutes. 15 minutes? That's it. We ain't doing nothing. There's nothing going on. My God, we're going with the team we got. Fournier said it. I guess he was quoted earlier today. No, leave the rest the way it is. It's fine.
Oh,
really?
What? Wow. Of course.
Yeah, Fournier said it's fine. Just leave it. Leave it the way it is. I'm sick of hearing all the rumors about Randall. We're getting calls about Randall. That's all bull.
Yeah.
There's no such. Who's that?
What's up, guys?
EWC? There he is. What's up,
What's
man?
up, boss?
Salute,
What's
man.
up, boss? Boss.
Hold on. Where's our
Danny.
intros at?
Yo,
Bro.
we made a lot of trades.
Uncle Freezy, you slipping.
We made a lot of trades,
Salute, Danny.
Freezy?
No trades. We didn't do anything, bro.
I told you yesterday we're gonna do nothing, right? Remember I told you that?
Gerson Rosas.
Hey, I think y'all think we didn't do nothing because everybody was talking about Westbrook, right? But we don't want Westbrook, right?
No,
cause if we get Westbrook, we're gonna have to give up Alice Burke and Fournier. That's what we want, though, right? To get the money off. But the front office part say like this, Uncle Freezy. Like, okay, if we bring Westbrook in, right? With Tibbs and Westbrook and Randall getting into it, you know what I'm saying? That's what I was talking about before. Like, you gotta think about people's characters before you put them on a team. Because if you put Westbrook with Randall and Tibbs at the same time,
disaster.
That's gonna be a disaster. So I think that's why they really don't get nothing. That's why they can't pull no move, man. Because the only people that want our best is the Lakers.
Right.
We ain't doing nothing. We ain't doing nothing. And I'm sick
what
of this.
is
I'm
so?
sick of this front office. I'm so sick of it.
So what? So what is? So what does? What do the Mavs do at center now that they don't have Porzingis?
Who? Dallas?
That's true.
Oh, Dallas got the dude got traded. Unicorn got traded. Uncle
Yeah,
Freeze?
yeah, to the Wizards.
Just happened.
No, he didn't. Stop lying.
No,
Serious?
serious. Yeah.
Wow.
Went to the Wizards.
Hey,
But
so E-Man says Woj dropping bombs and y'all talking sandwiches. Yeah, yeah, kinda.
And Uncle Freezy, they can always get a center in the draft.
Well, we talking about for the remainder of the season though.
Yeah. But you know how teams is. They might tank. Uncle Freezy, because they ain't gonna go nowhere.
Nah, they good.
Washington ain't going nowhere, Uncle Freezy.
Yeah, I was thinking that
they in the same boat like us.
No, they ain't.
Simmons is now a net, and he's gonna play with Durant.
Yeah.
Oh my God. That one I can't suck that one.
Yeah. Hey, what you talking about? CWC? The Mavericks are 29-26. They 3 games.
No. I'm talking about Washington. I'm talking about Washington.
No, I'm not talking about Washington. I was talking about the Mavericks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you saying what the Dallas would do with a center, without a center?
Yeah. And I know they got Dwight Powell. He's injury prone, right?
Yeah.
And they got Maxi Kleber. You think?
But they could get somebody in their G League though. Come up for a center, right? They could get somebody from a G League.
I guess. Yeah, I guess, man. I mean, I don't know. I guess there are options, but do you want a quality player there instead of a fill-in?
Yeah. But the G League player's gonna be hungry too, though. They'd be like, man, this is my chance. This is my chance, man. So I have to do my dance. You know what I mean? But you're gonna have one opportunity in the NBA, man. You have to play like a dog.
Yeah.
So if you think about it, drafts come every year. The draft come every year.
Yeah.
Now I heard somebody with the Bull Knight. Bull Knight, he a point guard from Charlotte Hornets, right?
A shooting guard.
Yeah, he ain't no point guard. I was about to say.
Oh, okay. If we get him, we're gonna have to give up one of our youngsters to get him.
Nah, I was thinking like a Mitch thing. If Charlotte needed a bit, but Charlotte got Montrezl Harrell, so that's done.
Yeah. So we ain't gonna do that. Yeah. So we got 10 minutes left to the trade deadline. I ain't gonna lie to you. I just don't have the emotional energy. You know what I'm saying? To do anything past the trade deadline if the Knicks don't make a major.
I don't blame you. We're gonna have to save all our energy for tomorrow morning.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And
they don't hear us as Knicks fans. This franchise don't listen to the fans. They don't care. It's about money.
They don't care. It's just about the money.
Yeah. They just don't care. This is where you want Dolan to just step in and just say, I'm tired of losing. Let's go. I'm going to scrap this whole thing. Everybody's gone. That's it. I can't.
D'Angelo, the funny thing to this conversation is the Knicks are going to say, we decided to go into battle with the guys that we had. We're confident in the guys that we have. And then they're gonna play the Warriors tonight and get the brakes beat off them.
Yes.
Right? You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna be like, oh my God. What are we
Curry's gonna make up the difference. Whoever's out, he'll just score all those points that they were gonna score.
And Sam let me know that RJ is in a walking boot.
Oh God.
So now let me and questioning that, right? Did we get any update of his injury?
I think Sam said it earlier. I think I think he's out for a couple of games. He said he's questionable for tonight. He's not playing tonight. And
no, but I'm saying officially, D'Angelo. I'm saying have we gotten because usually you get an official injury report the next morning, and we're like on day 2. And
Right.
I don't think we received anything.
Bro, and it's usually the player. Like, you remember when Derrick Rose had ankle surgery? And it was
Right.
like, Derrick Rose was up there like, yeah, I was trying to play through it. I decided to get surgery so that I can come back during the season. Nerlens Noel is like, it's just a bulky knee acting up, man. I have my good days and bad days. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, with RJ, they're like, we can't let him get up there and say something. Whatever.
And you know what it is, though, and they're probably trying to like keep this on the lid as much as possible because we all know damn well who is well responsible for that.
Yep.
Yeah.
And it's the same damn crap that we've been hearing year after year. Because I have some basketball guys that I used to coach with and stuff like that live in Chicago now, and they do not like Tibbs out there, bro.
They do not like Tibbs, bro. They do
And
not like Tibbs.
Yep, they got nothing but bad things to say about him, about what he did to certain players, and these guys, milking their minutes and causing injuries that were unnecessary. And it's like, whoa, well, you know what? That pattern is true because it just happened the other night. I mean, I've been knowing already, but geez, man.
It's time now. I'm not gonna lie to you, Deep. Listen, man, Danny, and I know you're probably gonna be surprised to hear this from me, bro. But I legit have been beat into submission, bro. By the ineptitude of the Knicks front office, bro. We are so inept at the small things that the major things seem like a million miles away. It seems like the major things, like a trade for a star, is like in another universe from us, bro. I have to take out a telescope to see these things. When all you have to do is just put a trade package together and offer it. Right? And we're at about 5 minutes and some change to the trade deadline. And our front office, D'Angelo, they didn't even do something simple like trade for TJ McConnell. Like you could have legit traded. You could have traded a second round pick for TJ McConnell if you want to win. You got 1,000. You got 1,000 second round picks. You can't trade for TJ McConnell. Yeah, man.
Yes. And I'm looking at the most recent update on. I'm sorry to freeze it, but RJ Barrett just says out. I mean, that was about 11:10 this morning. It just says out. There is absolutely zero update. Robinson questionable, Noel, Grimes. He's available, Grimes. So that's what it says here. So I'm just looking at they traded. You said Bradley Beal's out for the season?
Oh, he did have the surgery. Okay, so he did have the surgery. Okay.
It says it here, out for the season. Yeah.
That's probably why they did the Porzingis trade.
Hey, let me ask y'all a question. Hey, that guy from overseas, I forgot his name. It started with a J. Is he a point guard? Yeah. Is he a point guard?
Yes, he's a point guard.
That's why we ain't getting no point guard.
No, that should not be a good reason why we don't get a point guard.
No, that's not the reason why we didn't get a point guard, bro. Because hey, CWC, just think of him as another young point guard with some upside, but he's not ready to be an NBA starter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Freezy, I cut you off, but you're right. We can do something with all the picks that we have, second round picks. Something. You can make some sort of move instead of acting like you're playing dead right now in the front office, doing nothing, sitting on your hands.
But you know what it? But you know what it is, Angelo? Everybody knows we need a point guard, right? So what they're going to do? They're going to try to play hard. They're going to try to get 30 with us and try to give us we give like 3 young guys for a point guard. You know what I mean? And probably like an older dude. So they're gonna try to do us 30 because they know we need a point guard.
And CWC, that is not true. We could pick up TJ McConnell for a second round pick right this moment.
Right this moment, bro. And so like what I was telling you, man, is when Wayne Selden was holding down the last roster spot, we could have cut him and signed Jarrett Jack from the G League. Right?
Something.
And so so Jarrett Jack is old as dirt, right? But he brings but he brings leadership to the position, right, to the team. He's durable, and he's played here before, right? And so with Jared, you playing Taj Gibson 20-something minutes, you can't bring in Jared Jack. I mean, come on, bro. You signed Ryan Scrabble.
I swear, I'm gonna give you $10 if you ever say that boy's name, bro.
Right, but you signed him to 2 10-day deals, and you didn't sign, and then you didn't even give a sniff to a veteran point guard off the street.
2 more minutes, Freezy.
It's not happening, gentlemen.
Final countdown.
Hey, they're probably waiting for Morgan. They're probably waiting for that dude from the Pacers, the veteran point guard for the Pacers. They're probably waiting for him.
He can't be traded till this summer, though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're probably just waiting for him.
Oh, an injury-ridden Malcolm Brogdon. Yay.
But if you think about it, if you think about what other point guards is out there, though?
I can name you a couple. TJ McConnell, Trey Jones from San Antonio.
Yeah.
God, man, I'll take a swing on Kevin Porter Jr.
Something, anything, man.
Anything. Wow. Freezy, this is sad. Gee, this is sad. I can't, man. I can't. I don't know what to. I just can't.
And I really hope the Golden State Warriors beat the brakes out of us tonight.
Guys.
I really hope they beat the brakes off us tonight, because then we can say, "What are you doing?" And we can just have a whole nice discussion in the morning about it.
Yes. I hope we get smacked by 30 tonight.
Yeah. Sad that it's gotta come down to this. You just gotta.
And I feel bad for the players. I'm gonna be real with you. I feel bad for the players.
Yeah.
Because they're caught up in the midst of all this nonsense, right? Of power struggles, agendas, the great heist.
Bro, Daniel Tice just got traded back to the Celtics with 1 minute left to go.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so my clock says 3 o'clock, y'all.
Yeah, mine does too.
Yeah, mine does too.
Yeah.
You're from the East Coast, guys.
Yeah.
Hello.
All their clocks must not be working in the front office of the Knicks. So usually, we're an hour behind. So
I bet you Leon was sleeping.
Yeah, maybe it's 1:20 on their clocks.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's the way this organization runs. Oh man.
So just a programming note. 6:30. The Pod Couple will be rocking.
Okay.
So we'll probably be talking about this embarrassment, which was the NBA trade deadline. I'm embarrassed and apathetic.
They should play that new guy they hired, the consultant. Let him play too.
Yeah, let him play point.
Yeah.
Right.
Unbelievable.
Oh, that was the big move.
That's
what we said
Virgin Rosas.
That's it.
I laughed at it.
8 assists a game.
The ball don't lie just said Leon Rose just woke up from his nap. Bro, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, man.
This is so
and he left Perry in charge.
Right.
Joke.
This is
joke.
Pathetic.
Joke.
They are pathetic, man.
Joke.
Oh shit.
This is,
I can say man malpractice.
No, it's pathetic. It's pathetic. You can't spin any other way. They don't do nothing. They do nothing. They couldn't even get rid of Burks. You couldn't get rid of Burks for anything. Really?
Nobody wants them.
I know. Come on. Oh my God. And
nobody wants those team-friendly contracts.
And those were all just rumors, made-up rumors about Randall. Oh yeah, this person, they're shopping him around. People want, they're making fun. They never get. Come on, stop.
No, stop. I think Sacramento was definitely interested because how do you get Sabonis that is exactly like Julius Randle but a better version?
Right.
So they were definitely interested.
Yeah.
Right, and so I just want to say this real quick, man. Just So, Knicks PR, you are the league MVP. Knicks public relations, you might be the greatest player to ever play NBA basketball, because we were led to believe that Kemba's homecoming was an inspirational story. It turned out to be a nightmare. We were led to believe that the newer we run it back with some more offense. You know what I'm saying? And if it doesn't work, these contracts are movable. We can move them at the trade deadline.
Yeah.
Like Knicks PR, y'all spin everything so beautifully, bro. Knicks PR, I want y'all to write the soundtrack to my life. That way when everybody see Uncle Freezy, they'll think I'm legit Prince Charming. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I want Knicks PR. Yeah. Oh, go ahead, bro.
Go ahead, Freezy. No, go ahead. You're on a roll.
Knicks PR, you've done everything so exceptionally well that I honestly believed that this was gonna be the fairy tale story part 2.
Yeah.
I thought 2021-22 was gonna be the fairy tale story part 2. Like, I legit bought into everything Knicks PR said. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And yet here we are.
I didn't know.
They did their job.
I didn't know that the doctor for Kemba Walker was Stevie Wonder.
You're right.
Because did they know when they got Kemba that his knees were this bad? And did they even look at the report?
Yes, they did.
Arthritic knee. They
the
did.
whole league knew.
Well, let's get him anyway. Okay, let's get him.
Yeah, let's get him in.
That he could play 2 games or play a couple of games, and that's it. You know, and then take about 4 games off. Play 2 games, play 4 games off.
Right.
And Noel, another one who never gets it. What are we doing, man?
Hey, D'Angelo, what coworker you know burns through their PTO like that?
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
I got you, brother. I got you. I mean, come on now.
Knicks PR, you are the GOAT. Knicks PR would legit beat Michael Jordan 1-on-1.
I love you, Freezy, man. You put it so adequately. It's so great. You're right, man.
Bro, the Kemba Walker homecoming. Bro,
that's comedy.
Coming home.
Yeah.
Oh, that was mellow. Yeah.
That's mellow.
That song.
And think about this. Evan Fournier and Kemba Walker taking pictures on top of the Chrysler Building overlooking the city.
Oh man, I remember his mom there.
You remember that?
Yeah. Oh, I remember that.
Oh my god, like they're gonna be the guardians of the city.
The saviors.
Right? Oh my
Please
goodness.
welcome.
Yeah. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness.
Comedy.
But I'm sorry about cutting y'all. I'm sorry about cutting y'all off. I just wanted to throw that out there. Knicks PR is the GOAT.
Yeah.
Nah, you're 100% right, man. I mean,
1,000.
they deserve every penny that James Dolan is giving them. Because, man, they spun y'all good, bro. They had so many people on the Kool-Aid and 50 burgers, 53 wins.
Hook, line, and sinker. Bro, the thing that get me the most is not the photo shoot in the practice facility, right? But Kemba Walker and Evan Fournier at the top of the Chrysler Building overlooking the city.
I'll never think I watched that a couple of times.
I've never seen that. That's hilarious.
Oh, it's funny.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, bro. Look at them. They have the telescope right there next to them, and they're overlooking. I think it's like overlooking. I don't know, but it's basically you can see
overlooking the city. Yeah,
you can see 3 of the boroughs. You can see 3 of the boroughs from where they are standing, right? And so you're like, man, they look at Manhattan, Brooklyn, all this, man. And then the season start, and they don't even average 65 points a game together.
You can't make this stuff up, bro.
No, man. No.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
That's the story, gentlemen.
Yeah.
That's it.
I think what we're gonna have to do, Freeze, is that probably gonna have to pack it in, right?
Yeah,
And just
I just
prepare.
want. I'm gonna just say just one thing real quick, and then I'll get out here. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. But the Pacers traded Aaron Holiday. I'm sorry, the Wizards traded Aaron Holiday, a point guard. So a point guard, a young point guard, was traded.
Who'd he go? Where'd he go?
The Knicks.
Phoenix.
Oh, I was like, what? He went to Phoenix, man. Phoenix probably gonna win the chip, and they made moves today.
Yeah, and so the sad part is, we're gonna watch Mitchell Robinson walk out of the door and sign with somebody else, right? RJ Barrett, a young star, is not going to get any help because the front office is not capable of getting him help. Julius Randle, a young veteran, is going to rot on the vine, and they're going to give Tom Thibodeau a contract extension.
Yes, and Rose too is the extension.
And Rose, yeah. It's just how it works. But anyway, fellas, go ahead, bro.
Well, just one more thing I want to add too. If the Knicks organization had handled the Julius Randle situation better, we would be in a different position right now.
Yep.
I'm sorry to say. They enabled the crap out of him. They let him throw his tantrums. They picked up his bill. Okay?
Yep.
And this is what we get.
D, you're not going to like this report from Mark Berman right here, what it says about RJ Barrett. He's limping around in a walking boot at the arena. He's out. Looks bad. Looks real bad for future. That's what Mark Berman. He's walking in a walking boot.
Right.
Wow.
That's man. I walked around with those. That's not something that's good. You're out for a while.
Right.
Yeah, you're gonna be out for a while.
Yeah, you're talking about 4 to 6 weeks for normal people.
Yeah.
For normal people, it's easily 4 to 6 weeks, right?
Yep. That was just reported. Yeah.
But with an athlete with the top notch medical stuff at their disposal, it
probably 2 to 3.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Come on, man. Wow, that sucks.
I'm sorry. Sorry, guys.
No, I'm sorry.
So who's gonna take RJ's spot? Cam Reddish?
Cam Reddish, probably.
Yeah.
Deuce.
Nice, if it's Deuce.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. If I was, you know what? I'll save it for the pod couple. I ain't gonna hold y'all, man. Listen, I'm gonna go take me a nap. Like
we good, Uncle Freaky. Let's rock, yo.
No, bro. I worked all night. Okay. Come back for the pod couple.
1999.
Yeah. I will holler at y'all later, man. Y'all be peaceful. Pod couple in 3.5 hours, y'all.
Yes,
all right.
sir.